Geeksvana is your drone channel.
Hey everyone, my name is Sean and welcome to Geeksvana. In today's video we're going to be looking at a $2.8 million fine the FCC has placed against Hobbyking and ask what kind of impact this could have to the FPV hobby moving forward. Before we get into this story, if you're new here, Geeksvana is a YouTube channel focused on drones and tech. We bring you content including the latest drone news, interviews, how-to videos and reviews, as well as some fun live streams. To get more of this, hit subscribe, and to get the latest drone news first, hit the notification bell. So first up, what have Hobbyking done to deserve the attention of the United States Federal Communications Commission? The fine itself was first proposed back in 2018 following an investigation into the sale of equipment which violates FCC certification limits. The video feed between a drone and the pilot must be transmitted within certain frequency ranges and strengths to ensure there is no interference with other bands not intended for amateur use, such as emergency services and weather reporting equipment, etc. The investigation into Hobbyking found that 65 models of devices could operate outside those bands, in addition to using designated amateur radio bands, yet the devices were not certified by the Commission. The FCC explains that violating its radio frequency regulations poses a risk, stating such unlawful transmissions could interfere with key government and public safety services like aviation systems. Following the original investigation, which led to the 2018 fine proposal, the FCC warned Hobbyking of non-compliance and ordered them to provide information on its marketing of AV transmitters. Hobbyking has never responded to this order, and now the fine has been confirmed. As many viewers will be aware, Hobbyking is a Hong Kong-based online retailer of remote control devices, founded back in 2001. Although this company isn't as popular as it has been historically, Hobbyking is still a name within the industry. In my opinion, there has to be a plan here. For the company to refuse information requests from the FCC, knowing what this non-compliance would cause, leads me to wonder if Hobbyking have a plan in terms of withdrawing from the US market, or could it be that they were advised the fine would be mitigated down to a more reasonable figure? Certainly as it stands, all information coming from the company suggests the fine would be beyond the financial reach of the Hong Kong firm. A statement from Michael O'Reilly, Commissioner of the Federal Communications Commission, reads, "The Commission's equipment authorization rules and processes provide a necessary safeguard to help ensure that the Commission's rules are followed and that harmful interference does not occur because of faulty equipment. In this instance, Hobbyking marketed and sold drone equipment to consumers that did not go through the required process and therefore receive the necessary approvals in violation of FCC rules. I am therefore fully supportive of today's forfeiture order." Interestingly, Mr. O'Reilly continues to discuss his own proposal for rule changes surrounding the marketing of such devices in the future. This proposal would allow for the pre-sale of devices and importation for retail purposes of devices prior to receiving FCC sign-off. So what impact will this have on the hobby? Certainly you can expect other importers of FPV equipment to be a lot more careful about what they list. How the fine itself is collected will have an impact on the industry reaction in general. Hobbycraft must pay the fine within 30 days, or this matter will be referred to the Department of Justice for collection. How do you think this will impact the FPV hobby? Certainly with Hobbyking no longer being the first place many fly shop with, the direct impact could be seen as lesser than it would have been a few years ago, although a heavy fine of this type would certainly have all other importers of similar devices sit up and take notice. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm always interested to hear your position on the stories we cover. We will of course keep you all fully informed of what happens with this story. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.
Please remember to like and subscribe.
All right, you're still here. No in the seat.